Welcome to Lesson 4, Letters and Sounds in Words. The vowel combinations. When you come across AU, we don't say O, we say OW in German, just as it is spelled. OW. OW. And EI is not I, it's not A, it's I. EU is not EU, it's OI. Bear that in mind. Ow, I, oi. So examples. Ow. We have a word that is spelled A-U-D-I. Audi. We all, English people, we say Audi. Audi. It's Audi in Germany. When you get to Germany, say Audi. Audi. When you meet EI in a word, pronounce it I, like AI, I. Like the word height, height, H-E-I-G-H-T, height. You see, in English, we didn't say hate. We still pronounce it like the Germans will pronounce EI, height. So whenever you meet EI in any German word, it's height. It's only in English, it's only I in the word height in English. The rest have all been pronounced differently. Fine. Oi. EU as pronounced in English, EU, like Europe. Germans don't say Europe, they say Europe. EU is oi, so bear that in mind. So this is ow, I, oi. Now let's look at the modified vowels. The modified vowels. This and U. So bear that in mind. The A with the umlaut is called like this, In Akan language that we speak in Ghana, that is And then this is They just put a round space in between your mouth like you are whistling. Then the U is also U. So we have U also spoken here in Akan language, a fear U. So we have the U also in our language here. So we also have the CH, which would have been ch in English. But in German, it's like you're pushing something out of your throat. So you push air through your throat. You don't say ch, you say so the sound. And when you have a word that ends with G, you don't pronounce it G, you don't pronounce it G, but you pronounce it sh, like finished. Finished, fetish. You don't say fetigue, you say fetish. So the G becomes SH. So wherever you meet, there are few words that end in G that is pronounced G. The rest are all SH. So when reading German and you come across G at the end of a word, pronounce it SH. Fertig, finished. So let's go back to the owl explanation. So example, AU is owl, like AW, owl. So AU is pronounced in auto, it's auto. House is house, just like this. English is HOUSE, but here HAUS, straight, house. And that is how it's spelled, according to they pronounce words according to the spelling. Like Nigerians in Africa, they also pronounce words according to the spelling. All right, so auto, house, Frau, blau. So we know auto to be a car. House is a house. Frau is a woman. Blau is blue. Now the EI, which is pronounced I, example in height. There are so many words that bear the EI, like Eisen. Eisen is iron, iron, metal. Eisen. Ein is one, eins. Or a man, ein man. A or one. Heiß is hot. Heiß means hot. We could also have written this SS this way. Always, I'll encourage you to write it in the old German way of writing double S, which is written this way. Beautiful, isn't it? So heiß would have been like this, HEISS. But you can write it like this if you can't, you don't feel comfortable writing it this way. So heiß means hot. Nein means no. No. Nein. Nein. And this is weiß. This is white. Weiß means white. EU is not pronounced EU, it's pronounced oi in German. Example, oil. 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 So EU in words like friend in English, they don't say friend, they say Freund. Freund. And German is pronounced Deutsch, not Dutch, as people say. Dutch is the Holland language. The Holland people are the Dutch, D-U-T-C-H. And the Germans are Deutsch. So pronounce it Deutsch. Deutsch. We are now learning German Deutsch here in Ghana, West Africa. German Deutsch. So Deutsch, bear that in mind. I'm learning Deutsch. Let people know that yes, you are doing really well. So Deutsch. Heute means today. Heute means today. Neu means new. New. Neu Auto. Neu Auto. A new car. Ein neu Auto. A new car. This A with the umlaut on top has a long pronunciation of A. So A, like in English A. So words that bear this long A is, for example, bear. A bear that is not a big animal in the bush. It's called bear. B-E-A-R in English, and bear like this, B-A-R in German. Sailing, to count. Sailing, to count. Zahle, I am counting. Sailing, to count. Spät means late. Du bist spät, you are late. I suppose you've not forgotten your conjugations. Please revisit whatever I have taught in the previous lessons and learn it once again. Ich bin, du bist, this and that, so that you would know how to form sentences in German. So spät means late. I am late. Ich bin spät. I am late. Du bist spät. You are late. veiling or veiled. Veiled is to select, to choose. Ich wähle das. I'm choosing this, or I'm selecting this. To choose. Now we have the short A, like in March, M-A-R-C-H, March. You say merits, merits, merits. A baker who bakes bread. A baker who bakes bread is called baker. And then an older person is called elder. The short A is found in the word merits, merits, baker, baker, elder, elder. So the A here sounds, it's pronounced in a short form, baker, elder, merits. Then we have the the long E. It's not like A, but it's pronounced with the mouth rounded. So like in Earl, they have oil. Earl means oil. Earl, somebody is pretty. Schön, you are beautiful or you are pretty. Du bist schön. Du bist schön, schön. Hearing, to hear. Hearing, ich höre, I hear. So that is it. Now with this, we should be able to read this with ease. Now, the passage Herr Clark has these questions to be answered. Who is Mr. Clark professionally, or what is the profession of Mr. Clark? Was ist Herr Clark von Beruf? Beruf means profession. Was ist Herr Clark von Beruf? Then you revisit the passage. The answer is Herr Clark ist Kaufmann. So I want you to put your answers in the comment section. I've seen that some people have sent their answers in the comment section, which I'm very happy about. Put your answers in the comment section. I'll be very glad to read and then give you a thumb up. Was ist Herr Clark von Beruf? What is the profession of Mr. Clark? The answer is, from the passage that we learned, Herr Clark ist Kaufmann. Mr. Clark is a businessman. Ist ein Deutscher? It's a question. I believe you understand. Ist, this is he. This one is and this is German. Is he a German? Ist ein Deutscher? And from the passage, it is answered, Herr Clark ist kein Deutscher. Ist Engländer. So the answer you will give me in the comment section is, ist kein Deutscher. Ist Engländer. He is not a German. He is an Englishman. Then the question, where is his office? Wo ist sein Büro? Where is his office? Where is his office? Wo ist sein Büro? The answer in the passage is what? Sein Büro ist nicht weit von London. Wohnt in London? Wohn means to live. Does he live in London? The answer is, wohnt aber nicht in London. He doesn't live in London. Then, what is not far from London? Was ist nicht weit von London. So bear these words in mind. Weit means far, F-A-R. This is what. What is not nicht. Nicht. Bear that in mind. Nicht. Was ist nicht weit von London? You remember V is pronounced F. Was ist nicht weit von London? What is not far from London? In the passage, the suburb where Mr. Clark's family or the Clark family lives is not far from London. So you answer from the passage, der Vorort, wo die Familie Clark wohnt, ist nicht weit von London. Was ist nicht weit von London? What is not far from London? The suburb where the family Clark lives is not far from London. That is in the passage. So answer me in the comment section. Wie alt is the Kaufmann? How old? Wie alt? How old is the businessman? In the passage, the answer is ist 40 Jahre alt. So you write it. He is 40 years old. Wie heißt seine Frau? What is the name of his wife? Seine Frau heißt Helen Clark. Seine Frau heißt Helen Clark. Then his wife is called Helen Clark. Seine Frau heißt Helen Clark. And then the next question is question 8. Wie alt ist sie? Wie, you remember, this is what. How old is she? Wie alt ist sie? Or wie alt ist sie? How old is she? Then you answer, sie ist 36 Jahre alt. She is 36 years old. Sie ist 36 Jahre alt. Wie viele Kinder haben Herr und Frau Clark? How many children have Mr. and Mrs. Clark? Wie viele Kinder haben Herr und Frau Clark? How many children have Mr. and Mrs. Clark? Then you answer. Herr und Frau Clark. Herr, your answer is Mr. and Mrs. Frau have 4 children. So your answer will be Herr und Frau Clark haben, then you write 4, V-I-E-R, 4 Kinder. Herr und Frau Clark haben 4 Kinder. Wie heißen die 2 Knaben? What are the names of the 2 boys? Wie heißen die 2 Knaben? Then you give the names. Die 2 Knaben. Die 2 Knaben heißen. So you answer it like die 2 Knaben heißen Karl und Wilhelm. Charles and William. Karl und Wilhelm. So that's your answer in the comment section. Put them there. And please don't forget to subscribe. That is what is going to propel us forward. And then give me a thumb up. That's all you should do. Wie alt sind sie? How old are they? Then you answer. Wilhelm is 12 years old. I think Charles is around 12 years old and Wilhelm is 10 years old. Whichever. Look at the passage again. Karl is, then you write, Karl is 12 years old. Wilhelm is 10 years old. If it's the other way around, to check it and write it correctly for me. Wie heißen die 2 Mädchen? Mädchen means girls. What are the names of the two girls? Then you answer, the two girls are called. Die zwei Mädchen heißen Marie und Anna. Die zwei Mädchen heißen Marie und Anna. Give me the answer on the comment section. So these important words, wer, who, wer ist da, who is there, wer ist das, who is that, was means what, was ist das, what is that. So start speaking German even in the midst of the English people, wherever you find yourself. Just try to express yourself in German. Just surprise people. Was ist das? Was ist das? What is that? Wie, how? Wie, how? Wie alt bist du? How old are you? Wie, how? So if you want to say how many, wie viele? Wie viele? How many? Wie viele Bücher? How many books? Wie viele Kinder? How many children? Wie viele Häuser? How many houses? Wie viele Autos? How many cars? Warum? Warum means why? Warum? I mean, get these words on your mind and just be using them. People will just be surprised. Wow! So where did you learn this from? Let them come and subscribe to push us up, right? Warum? Why? Wo? Where? Wohin? Where to? Just as I've always been saying, the English and German historically are linked to the Akan language spoken in Ghana. Because when we say a hin, wohin, they say hin, where? Where are you going? Wohin. We also say a hin. So there are certain words that match, that are pronounced the same way, that have the same meaning. I'll later come and then list a whole lot of words that will make you believe that yes, the Germans and the English are directly related to, or say the Western Europeans are directly related to the West Africans. They have a big history that we have compiled that I will be showing you very soon. Racism will cease because they don't have any reason to be racist. They come from here. Their DNA is here. Okay. So wohin, where, wo, where, wohin, where to, ahin, now. So that's it. Okay, let's continue with the others.